Plaster process tutorial, opening plaster cast. With our model dry, we can then proceed to remove the plaster cast. To remove a half-filled bottle, we can first start by removing the top half of the shell by using a pair of scissors. When trying to take the cast out of our model, we should always be very careful. This is because we're using sharp instruments, and also the plastic of the vessel is quite sharp, and we can easily cut our fingers during the whole process. With the top half removed, we can then proceed to move the bottom half and also the other remaining sides. Proceed by using a cutter to make incisions onto the bottle. We can then try to pry the cutaways to peel away the outer surface. This process can be quite tedious. We may need to constantly make further incisions. This will make it easier for us to pull out our model. Try to be very careful throughout the whole process. We don't want to exert too much force as it may break our model. For a full volume plaster cast, we first start by removing the top cut. We can use this by using a pair of tin snips and also in combination with a cutter. This will help us make an incision and cut in the top half of our model. Cut on both sides, and this creates a path for opening our model. Using a cutter, start making an incision throughout the full length of the shell. Be very careful when using the Stanley knife. Again, we must try to pry open our model, and the cuts will help us do this easily. Be very careful when we're trying to open our model. Opening our model becomes easier once we have removed some of the shell. Because of the cuts that we have made through the cutter, this may make certain incision. Don't worry too much about these incision marks, because we can either sand down our model or we can fill them up again. We are now ready to modify our plaster cast.